back inside the Araneta Coliseum. We're about to begin set number 3. These are the numbers from set number 2. And again, the blocking has been superb for LaSalle. Both teams, Doc Ian, have played very well in spurts.
Totoo.
Magkakaibang spurts.
Yeah.
LaSalle, Ateneo, LaSalle, Ateneo. Like I said, it's like a boxing match.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing, at least in the first 2 sets, is LaSalle has had the finishing kick.
Very true. And kung makikita mo, the floor defense of LaSalle always picks up in the last part of the set, and halos walang bumabagsak na bola sa kanila, and that's what's giving Ateneo a hard time, and Ateneo's offense has become predictable. I think 3 or 4 sets have gone to Eliza Valdez in those last plays, and they were scoring better. Ateneo was scoring better when there was more variation in their offense. When Ahomiro was attacking, and sets were given to De Leon and Gekiana, and it's also a testament to how De La Salle has been blocking. Such great blocking we're seeing from the middle blockers of De La Salle. Third set, very crucial right now, Boom.
Oh yeah, obviously.
And we've seen it happen a lot of times. A team ahead by 2 suddenly collapses, and before you know it, we're in the 5th set. So hindi pa to sigurado, anything can happen here.
Ateneo's talented enough to come back. But having said that, LaSalle has had the experience of sweeping them in the first round. So, but also, having said that, Coach Ramil has had games where he's up 2-0 and they would lose. So, anything can still happen. For LaSalle, it's important to stay on top of their game. For Ateneo, it's important to dig down deep now here in game number 1. And we are off, in Ateneo getting the first point in the set, only to be equalized by Ara Galang.
Tagal na, no? Daming beses natin nakita kay Ara Galang yan, yung sa iba dinadala yung bola. She's facing one way,
one side, and then the
brings
ball
it to the opposite side.
She's the best in that.
Correct.
I don't think there's anybody who does that better than her in the batch of players who are playing right now, though. And we've seen it for 5 years already. Angeles Pampanga native delivering today 6 points on 5 attacks. She also has 1 block.
Ano yun, service error na naman for De La Salle.
So 2-1 as we go back to Janine Choi.
Boom and Ian, for Kennedy, winning today's game is very important because having the factor playing off by 1 will give the team an easier advantage, and having that advantage is what the Lady Spikers want. In fact, coming into this game, their mindset was the elimination round is over, this is already the finals, there's no more room for mistakes because this is it. In this set, the girls yearn to be consistent and maintaining a happy and positive energy. Back to you, Boom and Ian.
Thank you very much, Janine. The Riveros are in attendance also. Like I said, we've got other athletes watching this epic showdown. His school is ahead 2 sets to love, down 2-3 in the third. And Eliza Valdez scores.
Down the line, having 2 blockers up against her, still finds that zone to get the point.
Let's check in with Laura Lehman this time.
Boom and Ian, at the beginning of this game, I asked Eliza a whole bunch of questions, like how she felt about the game today. But surprisingly, she only had one thing to say. It's going to be a very long day. And sure enough, much like Li's predictions, the rallies and points in this game have been neck and neck, making for very long sets. Now, Eliza is very confident in her team, but she also knows that LaSalle is equally as capable. She watched tapes of their games, scouted on paper where the balls landed, and then realized how unpredictable her opponents can be. And so, in the huddle, Eliza took on a leadership role, telling her teammates that LaSalle has a deep bench and not to get complacent when they sub in new players. That's all for now, Boom and Ian.
Well, talking about a long day, they have to prolong this day if they want to come back and win, Laura, as of course the team is down 2 sets, but up 3 points early here. So the early goings have gone to Ateneo in sets 1 and 2, and now 3. It's the finishing.
Correct. Midway, tatay, yun na. Tama kay LaSalle yung makakakapit ng gusto sa finishing or end stage of the set.
And an ace from Ali. A 4-point lead. So it's their turn, Dokia, to show some resiliency. Valdez with 15 points in this match right now.
Poor reception.
Leading all scorers. Yes, sorry. And Mika Reyes.
It wasn't a quick set that she normally hits. Itong mataas-taas tong set na to, but she still had the right timing, had the right presence of mind to avoid the block, and the power that went with that spike.
Come on, say it. You know, there's something.
Okay siya.
There's something else.
No, I don't want to say.
You want to say?
I'd rather not.
11 points, Doc Ian, for Mika Reyes.
Ooh!
It's going to be Maraginot hitting the net, ano?
Again, that block of Reyes and Demisilio together with Fajardo. Making it hard. Look at this set. Look at Fajardo. Wow. Ang lakas talaga ng atake ni Maraginot.
Pero hinabol ni Galang. Balik ang bola sa Ateneo. Mabilis na binigay kay De Leon. Lasal naman, aatake. Demisilio off the block. Check ball. And they have come back again. Down 4. Down 1 now.
Coach Taibon did signaling. You gotta be firm in your block. No, kailangan mas matiba yung block. Hindi pwedeng loose. Because that ball is always gonna get through you if it's a soft block. Poor reception from Eliza. Good save by Tan. Do they get it back? And they do.
Demisilio through the block this time. And we're all tied up at 7-all. Wow. It's the confidence rising for LaSalle right now that, hey, you know, we're down 2 points, 3 points. We've done it before. Ganun na yung utak nila ngayon. Doc. I wonder if the way they got to the finals has really toughened them. This is,
Could be.
you know, Doc,
Might be boom.
looking at history, as we look at Demisilio here, getting them to the technical timeout, down 4, now up 1. We'll give you a little bit of a historical perspective of this finals march of LaSalle when we come back. We're back inside the Araneta Coliseum, almost 20,000 strong. The Big Dome witnessing an epic matchup between Ateneo and LaSalle for game number 1, and from 4 points down, they take a 1-point lead. Talking about LaSalle, they have lost 4 games, Doc, going into the finals.
Yeah.
4 games. Now, when you look at 2009, there were 13-1 when they get to the finals. 2010, 13-1. 2011, 13-1. 2012, 14-0. They swept, if you remember. We're just talking about their march to the finals. 2013, 13-1. 2014, 14-0. Today, this year, they've lost 4. Do you think that toughens up a team? Do you think that also says that the team's weaker because they lost 4 games there? What do you think, though?
Personally, I think it really helped them a lot if you're talking about how they approach the game, how they approach adversity, not only after losing a match, but looking back at what they did wrong. That's the best chance that you've got to look at that. Pagkakita mo yung games na natalo ka, those sets that you lost, and that's the time that you correct it. And I'd have to give it to De La Salle's coaching staff for reading those kinds of situations well and learning from them. For the side of Ateneo, they've also done the same thing
Of course.
So many
Their
times.
first championship.
Yes.
Butas ng karayom yun.
Pinagdaanan. They've done that so many times before. And last year was different though. Last year was really dominant performance.
Ngayon, abante ng 3 ang LaSalle. And they're looking to pour it on right here. 11-8 in set number 3. And Coach Tai will call a timeout.
And the team captain, the graduating Eliza Valdez, trying to get every ounce of encouragement to the other players. No, just let's say, or let's just pretend that we're just in practice. Let's just play. Let's play for each other. These are the kinds of words that you'd like to hear from a team captain, especially in these kinds of moments that you're down by 3 and you're down by 2 sets.
Nicaragua has too much muscle behind that one. Lead is 2. 11-9. LaSalle ahead in sets and in this set. Ilongga Hekiliana serving.
Ginanahan na yung reception ng De La Salle.
Sumasama na yan no, Doc? Open. Maraginot. Galang was there. Temesilio. Oh, good reflexes by Galang to keep that ball alive.
Watch out. Oh!
That's out.
So I thought that Morado was going to Ahomiro, but she went to Maraginot, so...
now Coach Ty, Coach Ramil laughing at each other. I'm telling you, we really have to have an ISO camera for both of them. Pareho sila nagkakatinginan at ngingitian sila eh.
And both of them are game, huh?
I bet they want to play the game too, right? Liza Valdez, low on that attack. The lead is 4. Dangerous moments.
Yeah, they can't let this lead get any bigger right now. First is a good reception for Ateneo. They need a good reception first.
Again, a momentum killer, as they call it. A service error for Sid Demesilio. Yes, Santiago, Jarrell Singh. The attendants here watching. Galang hooks it away.
Yeah, 2 blockers went up with Majoy Baron, so Ara Galang only had a blocker to contend with, and that's almost a gimme each and every time for Ara Galang.
8 points.
Look at that. 2 blockers got trapped. Short serve.
Back to Valdez.
Yeah, there you go. First clean hit from Eliza.
A long time.
Yeah. Just like Ara, if you have 1 blocker in front of Eliza, that's going to be the result each and every time.
16 points for her. Kiwi serving.
One-handed set. Grabe. Half of that point should go to Kim Fajardo.
Kaya mo ba daw yun, Doc? Kaya mo, ginagawa mo ba yun?
Hindi. baka puro pito abutin ko pagka gano'n. Ako palalampasin ko na lang. Inyo na yan, sasabihin ko sa
A
kanya.
very modest partner over here. 2-time best setter, Doc, in Laurel.
Oh!
A service ace. And this is the biggest lead for LaSalle right now. 16-11 in set number 3. Baron with 9 points. Inside the Araneta Coliseum for game number 1. Diana B. Nika Reyes.
Yeah.
Majoy Baron. Collective effort.
This is a tough front line for De La Salle. There you go. Galang, Reyes.
Blocking has been the number for LaSalle today. After 16 points of Valdez, the next is Maraginot with 7 and 6 for Ahumiro and everybody else. Here naman sa LaSalle, we said, spread out.
Reyes has scored. Galang has scored. Demesilio recently has been scoring.
And 10 block advantage. 12-2 as the graduating Bea Tajima is in the game for the first time. After Bea De Leon scores that point, she is sent out. What's the explanation for this kaya, Doc? Pampagulat ba to?
Yeah, most likely Coach Tai wants to change the complexion. Tajima getting a block. See, that's the department that they need her the most at this point.
D. That's too low.
Yeah, that didn't go over. So that's a violation. And already Tajima has made her presence felt with those 2 blocks already.
Andini. The push to the other side. They go back to Valdez. Double block on her. And the point goes to LaSalle.
Valdez is really trying very hard right now. But against Kim D and Mika Reyes, look at that. Walang lulusutan yung bola. She has to get more sets that are further away from the net. A little back further to give her more room to maneuver.
4-point lead.
Malayo pa to. Ateneo has a long way to go.
And now,
another sub.
Son is in the match alongside Nate Kojima, the father of Eliza, in attendance here. Has a worried look as his daughter's team's down by 4. That's done on the other side. Valdez from the back row, it's too low.
It's too low for Eliza. And you can see there's signs of fatigue. Parang naghahabol ng hangin ngayon si Eliza. She's been working so hard.
Siya lang yung siya lang yung click. I mean, it's not, that wasn't a clicking. But you know what I mean? Siya yung kumakaya dito. They haven't seen them go to Maraginot and Ahumio for a while now. Ahumio is not there on the floor right now as Maraginot goes cross-court. Easily taken by Macandini. Galang from the back row. Puts it away! And they are marching here in set number 3. 20-14. Talking about LaSalle, underhand. Yanganes Pampanga native sends that baby home. Doc, to put it in perspective, as we look at this Aragalang attack, FEU this season is 10-1 when they're leading 2 sets to love. The one was against FEU. If you remember the Final Four, they were up 2 sets. And the epic comeback of FEU to force the rubber match. They are 10-1 going back to the first round and second round when they are leading 2 sets to love. So they want to make that 11-1. Reyes overshoots that one. Too strong. And Coach Romhill, even at this point, the perfectionist that he is. You're seeing what I'm seeing, no?
Sabi na kay Coach, sabi na kay Mika, bakit mo itutulak sa likod? Ang kayang-kaya mong idikit sa just behind the net.
So this is a completely different lineup for Ateneo right now. Demesilio finds a spot to give them their 21st point here in game number 1 and set number 3.
And in that timeout of Coach Tai, he was trying to at least release some of the pressure from the Ateneo players because that's how they look right now.
They look a little bit like that first matchup. Although that was worse. That was worse. Although that was a sweep also. But the way they played was worse. Talaga malaki yung mga...
malayo agad.
Ito, the first 2 sets, sila yung lamang. But I understand what you're saying, Doc.
See?
The facial expression, the body language. Yeah. And you see it on your cameras right now. It's a look of frustration here as they cannot get a clean attack as LaSalle with a 7-point lead in set number 3.
And the green gallery, half of the Araneta, smelling blood right now. Nakatayo na. Oh, what a save.
Monica has been on fire today, hasn't she?
Both in offense and defense.
Galang keeps that up. Free ball.
Oh, that's outside.
So it's beyond the antenna.
Yes. But still, they got 3 touches, so it means that they were successful in keeping it in play. Look at that dive from Reyes. Yun. They should do more of those. Ateneo, yung attacks nila from either the back quick or the front quick.
Makantili over-receives, but Fajardo makes something out of it. Now a chance to go for a point. Fajardo babies that one. Sabi ni Coach Armin, set mo na lang. Pero she's been so successful.
Yeah. Ito, napatime out si Coach Romil.
Ayaw niya maging careless.
Yeah.
Magandang receive lang. Guys, tatlo na lang kung tatagay natin. Mag-isa-isa lang, okay na. Hindi ba pwede nagdadalawang puntos yung kalaban tapos isa lang tayo, okay?
Naniniguro si Coach Ramil, Doc. He doesn't want to let this sand slip through his fingers right now.
Sabi niya, nakadalawang puntos na, napa-timeout siya, ayaw niya nang dumikit pa. And talking about the matchup of the setters, we talked about it in our pregame. Morado now has 39 excellent sets, Fajardo with 35, but the big difference is actually the scoring between these two setters. Morado only has 1 point for now, and Fajardo having 5 already, boom. So in opensa ng setters, I think Fajardo has the edge.
Morado's underhands it to Maraginot, Makandiri. Back to Demicilio on the other side. High
Too
ball.
easy, that's too easy for Sid. And they pay the
Almiro.
price.
Yep. 3 straight points. That is 5 attack points for Ateneo. 13 for DLSU in set number 3. So it's a 13-5 advantage so far. 4-point lead. See what happens. Aquiliana.
Good serve.
Baron puts it away. Enjoy Baron.
Good reception from Aragalang. Of course, hinabol na ni Kim Fajardo, and there you go. Baron with a point. Inching closer and closer is De La Salle.
23-18. Valdez. Demicilio was there but could not control it. Holding on to her shoulder a little bit as you see she's wrapped up. After that dive, look at this attack by Valdez. The only player in double figures for them. 19 serving 23.
Oh, this is dangerous for De La Salle, and Ateneo still has some fight in them.
And Coach Ramil will call another one. As Ateneo is getting closer and closer in set number 3.
Nagmamadali. Diba? Ito na, patapos na tayo, yun lang yung susunod sa sarili nyo. Bakit nakataranta na gano'n? Ano dapat mataranta? Relax. Relax lang. Isa lang.
Wala na yun. Let's go.
2 points away from winning game number 1. Coach Ramil burned his last time out.
Actually, magkasunod, just 2 points of each other yung timeout ni Coach Ramil. And sinabi niya, relax, huwag niyong madaliin, wala naman kayong hinahabol eh. You gotta slow it down. And that's up to Fajardo to do.
And there you go. They get themselves to match point, courtesy of the graduating. Oh, was that Galang?
Yeah, that was Galang.
Galang, sorry. Well, the graduating Aragalang. I was about to say Sid Demicilio, but it was Aragalang with the patented down the line.
Facing the other way, spinning the other way.
9 points for her.
Oh!
Service error. 3 points.
Oh, this is Ateneo's chance right here.
No room for error for the defending champions.
They have a chance right now. Eliza in front. Bea De Leon as well. Morado is right there to set.
Ahomiro. They go to D. Makantili has been there. Free ball. They set back. Galang! And there you do it. Aragalang gets it to spin around the net to get match point.
Wow. What a sequence. What a sequence.
Wow.
Aragalang you know, just enough to cross the net.
Oo nga eh.
With enough spin on it.
Gumapang. Kumbaga, gumapang yung tira ni Galang. And good enough to get them game number 1 of the UAAP Women's Volleyball Finals. LaSalle gets their noses ahead in front of 20,000 people here at the Araneta Coliseum. We'll take a break, and we will be back to break it down and wrap this baby up. Babalik po tayo dito sa loob ng Araneta Coliseum kung saan po nanaig ang De La Salle University over the Ateneo Lady Eagles, and they get their first crack at the championship on Wednesday as they lead the series 1-0. And we've been talking about her, how good she played today. She ties her season high. First game that she had was against FU, 13 points today, 13 points. Mika Reyes with Janine Choi.
So Mika, ano ang pakiramdam na napanalunan niyo yung first game sa championship series?
Of course, syempre happy kami. Dalawa yung matutuwa doon. And then, syempre, hindi pa tapos yung laban. May game pa on Wednesday, game 2. And yun, we'll give it our best na natin.
After winning today's game with a sweep, what can we expect on Wednesday?
Syempre, lagi ko mga sinasabi na lalaban talaga kami. Hindi kami mawawala ng pag-asa. And then, yun, see you soon. See you all.
At dahil ikaw ang player of the game, sino ang gusto mong batiin? Player of the game, sino ang gusto mong batiin?
Hi! Hello everyone! Thank you sa mga lahat na nag-support. Thank you sa lahat ng LaSalle supporters all over the world. And hi to Reyes family, Cayetano family, and hi Julia. And then, thank you talaga.
Maraming salamat, Mika, at good luck sa game nyo on Wednesday. Back to you, Boom and Ian.
Mika Reyes with 13 points today. As we said, her mom very happy. She ties her season high. She was good offensively and defensively. Ikaw yung nagsabi.
Actually, yung mga hindi natin nakita sa stat sheet, like some of the touches off the block, yung importante. How many dives did she have over at that? Siya rin, yun ang nag-save nung ibang plays.
Minsan, pagkatapos pa ng serve.
Correct. Hinahabol pa niya how many saves that she made. So she really gave it an all-out effort, both in offense and in defense, and she deserved this best player of the game and the win in general for LaSalle.
All right, so Mika said, Wednesday, magkita-kita daw kayo, mga fans ng LaSalle. And I'm sure the fans of Ateneo will want to get back on Wednesday to try to get back and tie this series. And speaking of Wednesday, balik naman tayo sa Mall of Asia Arena. So this is our schedule, 11:30 a.m. The men's individual awards happens just before the men's finals game 2, which will happen at 12 o'clock. And Ateneo hoping to win that one to wrap it up in the men's division. 3:30 p.m. naman, yung women's individual awards. Tapos, pagkatapos nun, alas 4 po ng tanghali or ng hapon, game 2 na po tayo sa Mall of Asia Arena, Wednesday, April 27. Will that be the last game? That is the question that we want to answer. LaSalle wants it to be the last game. Ateneo wants to win to extend this to a sudden death Saturday next week. In the meantime, for those watching right now on ABS-CBN Sports in Action, don't forget to catch the second episode of Beach Volleyball Republic. Pagkatapos po nitong aming post-game dito po sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action. Beach Volleyball Republic po. Tuloy-tuloy ang volleyball dito sa
Beach
ABS-CBN
volleyball naman ang
Sports
sunod.
and Action. Doc, your final thoughts on this game and then looking forward to game number 2.
Well, it's something that we didn't expect, a straight set win. Alam mo naman, mas gusto natin sana sumagot ng 4 or 5 sets. But again, dahil LaSalle was so resilient in this one, Alyssa Valdez needs more help from the other Lady Eagles if they want to win game number 2.
Remember, first set and second set, Ateneo was actually ahead. And LaSalle came back. But in that third set, LaSalle stamped their authority to get their noses ahead in this race for the UAAP Season 78 Women's Volleyball Championship. LaSalle is 1, Ateneo is 0. So we'll see you on Wednesday for game number 2. For Doc Ian Laurel, Janine Choi, Laura Lehman, Direk Abed Ramos and everybody for ABS-CBN Sports. We'll see you on Wednesday for more of the UAAP volleyball as we continue to broadcast in high definition.